Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we saw.
Game has already started. Let me get myself acclimated and starting our first official play-by-play in the new spot. And I'm not prepared. I am not prepared. Shout out to you guys, man. The game is already going. Knicks trailing by 5, 10-5. We will do all the housekeeping here in just a second, but let me get myself situated and ready to go. Hope you guys are good on this fine Monday. New week as the Knicks now take the 2-point deficit with the big 3-ball going down. I don't know who it was. I just saw the 3-ball fall, and my scoreboard is behind everything right now. Is behind on everything. So give me a second. Shout out to you guys over on YouTube. Shout out to you guys on Twitch. It's your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Prize Space. We'll talk about that more as the show goes on. But speaking of which, let me get myself situated. Hope you guys are good. The game, first and foremost, how about watching the game? The game would be great. For whatever reason, MSG lagging on me. Remember to hit that refresh. We're at 9:30 left in the first quarter. Make sure we are good to go, and then I'll catch up on chat and see what's good with everybody here shortly. Taking a mighty long time to refresh. I'm sweating.
Double rings, baby, double up. Yeah, and all of this is a landslide. Welcome to the Terror Dome, hosted by a franchise.
There it is. There we go. There we go. 10-10 score. Starters still out there. We're back in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat, members, mods, and everyone else. Twitch, I will get you guys going here in just a second. Twitch Fan TV. But we are locked in. We are live. 3-ball up by Jalen Johnson. No good. And there's going to be a foul on the floor between Bridges and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. No, the cousin of SGA having himself a nice stretch as the Hawks see themselves in a pretty comfortable spot in the playoffs here in a few weeks. So this game's going to be fun. No Trae Young, but still going to be high octane and going to be fun between these two squads. Good read there from Karl Anthony Towns as he's fouled. No, he's not fouled. It's out of bounds. And it will be Hawks ball. Give me a second. I had to remember I have to close my door now. I have to close my door. He said, Jack said, new CK setup win streak incoming. Well, I would be 1-0 if I was able to get this thing running on time on Friday, but it's all good. We're on the new crib. I'm going to get the chats up. Don't think I'm ignoring you, Twitch. Don't think I'm ignoring you, YouTube. Let me just see what's happening there. Floater, no good for Johnson. Rebounded by Karl, and the Knicks going the other way. A tie game at 10. And Jalen Brunson, nice move, but I don't know what he did there. Pump fake nobody when he had the lane to himself. Looked like he might have pulled something, but he is just fine as he is helped up. JB had the entire lane. I don't know why he felt the need to pump fake there. Not sure if he slipped on the play. I want to see the replay. Yeah, he had the entire lane. Yeah, pump fake for no reason. If he just went up with the left, he might have been all right. But a foul called either way. Yeah, that's an awkward fall for Jalen Brunson. I don't know how I feel about this camera angle. It's weird because it looks like I'm looking up into space. But this is where I'm seeing everything, seeing everybody. What's up, y'all? Brunson to the line for 2 free throws, by the way. Appreciate you, wise guy. Daquan, I don't know why that's making me have to approve it. And the first free throw, no good for Jalen Brunson. I want to get the chat acclimated, but I can't do that because right now we're in. I need a timeout or something. Mike B or Quinn Snyder, need it. I want to show love to the chat. Brunson with the free throw down, and the Knicks with the 1-point lead after splitting free throws. Jalen Brunson looked like he hurt himself on that play, but it was his own fault. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. We need everyone healthy here as we are literally days away from the playoffs. Jalen Johnson, a lot of contact, no foul, gets his own rebound, misses the second opportunity. The Knicks going the other way. Johnson might have an argument there, but the Knicks not going to complain about it. Brunson picked up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's picked up now here with Onyeka Okongwu. Fadeaway jumper and good for Jalen Brunson. Another change that you guys probably don't care about. My soundboard's on my left side and not my right side, so I got to get used to that switch. So, it's going to take me. If sounds are missed today, it's because it's a switch. I mixed it up. But nice move there from Jalen Brunson. 13-10. Guys, can you believe we are, a week and some change away from the playoffs, man? This season felt like it's gone by so damn fast. By the way, Deuce McBride checking in for Mikal Alexander Walker. For Mikal Bridges. For Mikal Bridges, 13-10 is the score. Deuce out there with the remaining 4 starters as he takes the place of Bridges. Chat, I am not ignoring you guys, but the game has not given me a pause to catch up with you guys on Twitch as well on here on YouTube. By the way, no good, no basket, Knicks ball. Shout out to everybody in the building. How many in the building? I don't know, because I can't see it yet. Can't see it.
Tragic.
All right, Brunson picked up by Dyson Daniels. Josh Hart getting the switch there, so now it's C.J. McCollum. McCollum giving this Hawks team some life. Hart almost falling down. He finds Deuce. Deuce back out to Hart. Hart with the one-on-one. He has no time. Step back, 3 ball, no shot clock cheese for Josh.
Tragic.
Jalen Johnson over to Alexander Walker. Walker back over to Okongwu. Okongwu to McCollum. He throws up the mid-ranger. It's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. And the Hawks have gone cold. Can the Knicks take advantage? Nice pass to the OG, and OG with the dunk off the pass. The Hawks need to talk it over. Finally, we have ourselves a timeout. Knicks up by 5. It's not 5. Did that 2 not count? Well, who's getting fired? Was it not 13-10? Am I the crazy one? I swear it's 15 to. I'm gonna leave it alone. No, it's not. It's 13 because Hart missed the shot. So I'm wrong. My math is wrong. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Starting off with YouTube. Shout out to my mods and members. I see Jenner G. We got DeQuan Tillery here with us. Shout out to you. Marcus Miller, per usual. Wise guys here with us. Jax, what's good? Father Peace. What am I doing? Shout out to, am I missing? I think I got all my members. Chef Curtis West. How could I forget you? What's good? Hope you are good. John Talento holding it down as per usual. Shout out to everybody else as well as Jay Mullen. We got Evacate as usual. Hope you are good. My boy Squid. What's good, Squid? What we playing today? Iron Wolf, what up? Rick Wilkerson. Good ball movement. Yeah, so far so good. Let me see. G. Lloyd is in the building. He said even CK plays through injuries, like 60% of the league with fake injuries and 100% of the Wizards lineup. What's good? Vanessa, hope you're good. Base guy, what up? What up, Grant? Shout out to you guys over on YouTube. Twitch, what's good? Let me show some love to Twitch. Twitch, I ain't forget you, Twitch. I ain't forget you, Twitch. Give me a second, Twitch. We gotta get the chat up, Twitch. B Mills and Fierce Ceiling, what up, y'all? What's good? B Mills said, hope the move is going okay. CK, yeah, the move as far as getting things from place to house is done. Now it's just the organizing. As you can see, a very empty setup behind me. So still some work to be done. But yeah, appreciate that. We're getting it together. Yeah, it's bare bones behind me, bro. The lights are up. The championship belt's up. MSG is down. It's funny. I've had this rug that entire time of my last sub. Y'all just could never see it because it was being covered. Now y'all gonna see MSG. But the rest of it, it'll be ready by playoffs. Don't worry about it. The setup will be full and ready to go by playoffs. That's when it's important. We'll be in playoff mode at that time. But until then, appreciate you guys for rocking with it. Let me get my Twitch chat. Do I have to move you? I don't have to move you, right? Man, this is so weird. Everything is all over the place. It's more organized for me, but it's weird because things are in different places now. So it's going to take some learning for me. All right, we back in action, by the way. 13-10 still the score. I am watching on MSG today. No Peacock for me. Shout out to the VPN. Not a sponsor. Because our sponsor is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks. Promo code KFTV. $50 off your first $5 bundle. Not sure what they're doing here, trying to get out of this timeout. So while they're doing that, let me get the box score together. We haven't had the box score up yet. CK, you lagging, brother. Get the box score up there. That's not the box score. That's not the box score. Can I not find it? Oh, I can't find it. We'll be back. Whatever. We'll get the box score in just a second. Hang tight. 13-10. Deuce McBride, OG, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and what a bucket there by Deuce McBride. 16-10 coming out of the timeout. And the Knicks immediately with a 6-point lead, and Deuce McBride finding his shot here at the right time, getting all the rust off. Is that Gabe Vincent? It is Gabe Vincent with the errant pass to Jalen Johnson. Johnson with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson trying to get past Hart. He will. Goes up with a tough one and gets it to fall. Nice take there. Magic said, new office reveal. Yeah, it's very bare bones right now, but what's good, brother? Running counter so far. PNR from Brunson to Karl, number 1. OG Anunoby, I looked away, but OG once again found on the break all by himself. Good pass, good find, and good dunk. 6-point lead for the Knicks. A wide open 3-ball for Dyson Daniels, and he will get the splash. Squid said, I got 20 cats, my boy. Godspeed. Hopefully at least there's a variety so you're not painting the same thing over and over again. Jalen Brunson step back, pull in the mid-range. Can't get the bounce. Rebounded by Vincent. Daquan, why does it keep making me have to review your comments? Daquan, you getting too aggy, brother? No good for the 3 by Vincent. Nah tried to save it. Great lead pass to Karl. All the way for the slam dunk. Knicks looking good here today. Looking like they are cohesive and ready to go. Nickeil Alexander does a good job selling that foul. 3 free throws up, and Deuce picking up the foul. That was a good sell there from Nickeil Alexander Walker. Got it from his cousin. They called a foul on OG Seal. That's the timeout was TV timeout after a long stretch. Yeah, 100%. Damn right, Marcus. I got smoke with the Hawks since we got the boot from them a few years ago. Call it a grudge. I don't give a family show. Time to get right. And I want belt to ass. Damn it. You better tell me. Better tell him. The only thing relevant in Atlanta is Angel Reese. If the Knicks don't win tonight, ATL is going to have huge momentum heading into the playoffs. Facts. Right now, Knicks looking good, but the Hawks sticking around. All right, can we get this box score to work here? OBS, what's good? What's good? People want to know what the stats are, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, box score is up. All right. I don't know why that was taking so long. My camera is off-centered. Y'all going to have to deal with it, bro. Y'all going to have to deal with it, bro. It'll be ready for the next play-by-play. I'll adjust it later. You said my fault. I get on fire when we match with the Hawks. I'll keep it G-rated tonight. Nah, you good, Daquan. Don't worry about it. I don't feel like you're saying anything crazy. YouTube disagrees. Mikal Bridges back in the game. Bridges gets to the paint and gets an easy shot. Nice screen there from Karl Anthony Towns to give him that space. And Bridges getting his first bucket of the game. Nickeil Alexander Walker, that is a tough shot, and he gets it to fall. That is a difficult shot. Credit to Nah on that one. Jalen Brunson holding on to it. It's double screen there, finding Mitchell Robinson, and Big Mitch with the nice play. That pass was a little late there from Jalen Brunson, but Mitchell Robinson making lemonade. Nice pass, and Dyson Daniels between Gabe Vincent and Daniels. Nice little go because he had the defense following him. And Dyson Daniels takes advantage. Jalen Brunson, the three. No good. Bridges again. Bridges, same spot. Oh, short that time. Gets it. Assist. What? Brunson. What the hell? Brunson. What are we doing? What up, Fro? I see you in the chat, bro. What was Brunson doing today? What just happened? What was anything that just happened there? Why did Brunson not just shoot that three? Come on, JB. Shoot that shot, man. Marcus said, I like how Bridges been getting to the paint recently, getting into playoff mode. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm trying to understand the why he did it. I don't know what he was looking for there. I mean, obviously the pass was not there. I don't know. Did he think he was going to get blocked? The defender, yeah, I'm watching it right now. The defender he had time. He could have got that shot off. I don't understand it by Brunson. Terrible turnover. And just like that, Hawks with the lead again. What up, Frankie? Hope you're good, bro. He said Brunson is one of the only stars I'm a fan of left standing right now. Luka down and Edwards down. Reeves down. Bro, the Lakers, I don't mean to laugh because I believe in karma, so I don't want to curse our team. But the way that the Lakers got struck by lightning like that out of the blue, losing both Reeves and Luka like that, crazy, man. Crazy, man. Yo, CK, I need some tips on your hair care regime. What products you use? That fro is nice. I'm growing my dreads out. Slow glow. Bro, it's so funny. I accidentally grew my hair out, bro. I've just been liking how I'm very bipolar when it comes to hairstyles, bro. I told myself 2026 I'm keeping my hair short. No more fros for CK, and then here we are. And what really happened was when I told y'all about how I gashed my head open, so I had staples in my head. And because of that, when I got them taken out, I was so scared to cut or touch my hair that it just started to grow back out. And I kind of like it, so it's still here. As far as tips, man, don't overwash. If you're a brother, you know this. Don't overwash. They tell you, you don't need to wash your hair every single day because you're going to dry your stuff out. Don't overwash. Take care of it. Put your oils. Use your conditioner, but don't overwash. That's what I'll say. That's really all I got. I don't consider myself even having the greatest of hair. I think I have good hair, but I don't think it's all like that. But yeah, I wasn't supposed to be growing it out, but here we are. Oh, here we are. Oh, damn, CK. Yeah, man. Walked right into the trunk, bro. Wasn't paying attention. My wife's car trunk, it was open. Walked right into it. Bah! Opened me right up. 4 staples. We good. But yeah, and then because of that, I was traumatized to touch it, and then here we are. My hair's growing. It doesn't hurt now. I can do anything now, but I've just been letting it go. I've just been letting it go. Anyways, we here, man. Grew mine out too. Yeah, I just started letting it go, man. Where the fro rocks for the cold air out here. Mother Nature is acting stupid. Yeah, y'all getting it crazy out there. Be safe, please. Be safe. Damn, that's a beautiful struggle, CK. I can't grow squat. that's why I enjoy it, because my time might be coming. I don't know, man. CK, I ain't as young as I used to be. My time might come, and so I try to enjoy it while I can. You know what I mean? 25-24 is the score. We're back in action, by the way. OG Anunoby. Look, man. OG finding his shot at the right time. He looked amazing in the win against Chicago. We saw him start to find a little bit of a groove right before that as well. And tonight, OG looking like he is on point and ready to go. A healthy OG makes me happy. Landry Shaman, by the way, checks into the game. I forgot Kuminga was on the squad. Didn't know he came off the bench. Or maybe he was on the floor before I went live and he just got subbed back in. Bridges, nice pull at the elbow. Both of these two Wingstop finding their confidence at the right time. Bridges getting to the elbow. That was his bread and butter last season. Hell, even before that, In his previous stops, he would get to those elbows and get around the paint and shoot that mid-ranger with ease. We didn't see too much of that this year. But right now, Bridges and OG both shooting well. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, though, not this time. Tony Bradley, didn't know he was still in the league. Doesn't matter, rebounded by Vincent. And the Hawks get another 14. What a take and what a make by Alexander Walker. CKR jeans are going to be strong to a 90. Hair won't be falling off the bone, bro. I'm not tempting fate. I'm not going to say nothing, but, OG Anunoby for the quarter 3. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. 2-point game. Knicks up by 2. A minute 55 remains in the first quarter. Here goes Kuminga. Did I miss him? Did he start? Or does he come off the bench? Fadeaway jumper there from Jalen Johnson goes down. Jalen Johnson has the freedom to do what he wants. And I'm looking at the starting 5. Yeah, he comes off the bench. These are his first minutes. Interesting. All right. I just, this just in. I just got the update. Mikal Bridges uses the screen. Bridges out to OG. OG, he's going to let it fly anyways. Feeling himself. Maybe not the best shot, but, love the confidence. And here comes Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga going right after Bridges. Bridges doing a good job cutting him off. Tony Bradley. Oh, but the rebound. Oh, but blocked by Mikal. I was going to joke about Tony Bradley taking that shot, but instead gets the ball right back. Brunson gets fouled on the way up, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker believes that he got all ball. He is adamant. He is pleading that they challenge it, and you can see the coaching staff must have seen something too, and they agree. Challenge on the way. Now, we have not seen the replay yet, so if he is that adamant, you rarely see players. Oh yeah, he might have a case, but we'll see. Jalen Brunson, let's see if he gets the superstar love from the referees that some of the other stars get. But damn, he's right. That's all ball. Maybe the off arm helps us out, but might not be likely. That is all ball. Good challenge by the Hawks. They're probably going to get that back. I don't think he started CK. He tends to finish if he plays well. Yeah. We got the confirmation. You are correct. He came off the bench, and okay, he closes out the games for sure. What's that, Squid? What? Well, some people wish they. So here, just saying. I remember the days where I used to have a comb. I'm sorry. If this is how the Hawks have been, If this is how the Hawks have been playing lately, no wonder they have been on a heater. Yeah, they're playing free, man. That's just the new wave in the NBA right now. Just move with pace, play unselfish, and you're seeing some of these teams taking advantage of it at the right time. But is that a system conducive to winning in the playoffs, winning when it matters? I don't know. I'm a fan of it too. Challenge successful, by the way. We did see that coming. The challenge is won by Atlanta. I don't like how this referee is staring down the camera making this call. It's very, very scary looking. Somebody call the cops. So Agent Super Argo said, I'm just saying, Bridges was wide open in the corner. Good call. Did Carl get pulled quick? Doesn't he normally? Chicago have 2 horrible front offices. They need to make a documentary on it, right? Literally, probably. I was gonna say post Jordan, but if you want to be completely real, it was during the Jordan era where, since then the Chicago front office has been, but at least for basketball, I don't know how far back you can go with NFL and MLB. What a floater there! That one no good. Rebounded by Bradley, and he throws it right to Brunson. Knicks going right back at it. Bridges draws contact, and Bridges going to the free throw line. Aggressive play there from 25. Stupid pass by Bradley. And Bridges now to the free throw line. Bridges very efficient from the field and also a solid free throw shooter. I shouldn't have said that. I should have waited till after he shot him. I'm going to shut up now. That's on me. That's on me. I'm not even going. That's on me. That was on me. That was my fault. That was my fault. I cursed my own guy. That was my fault. That was on me. I'll take that one. My fault, Mikal. He splits the free throws. Knicks up by 1. That's on me. 30-29. Landry Shamet checks into the game. What a move there by CJ McCollum. And now the Hawks back up by 1, 31-30. And now that's on me. I take it. When I was saying it, I'm like, I should have waited before I gave these facts, but it is what it is. Jalen Brunson 1-on-1. 10 seconds remain here in the first quarter. In the shot clock in the first quarter. Brunson trying to get space. Dyson Daniels does a great job staying stoic. Bridges, though, with the continuation. Hell of a first quarter for 25. Knicks with the lead and a missed half-court shot. Your Knicks up by 1 against a surging Atlanta Hawks. 32-31. Great second effort there from Mikal Bridges, and your Knicks are rolling. 32-31. This battle is going to go down to the wire if this is the pace that we will be playing, and it should be a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. It's your boy CK2K. This stream is brought to you by Prize Picks. Where are you, CK New Sub? Yeah, I moved, brother. I moved. The family grew. We needed size, so we got a bigger spot. And we are here forever. For a while. Hey, did you know that Nickeil Alexander-Walker and SGA are cousins? Wondering how many times we'll hear that tonight. Oh, did they mention it? I'm not watching it on Peacock. I'm watching on MSG, so I'm not hearing that spot, but it is what it is. Knicks looking good right now. But shout out to my guy Mikal, man. 5 for 7. Like I said, him and OG have flipped the script at the right time. Playoff time's coming up here literally in days. And OG and Mikal have found their shot. And they haven't only found their shot, it's the way that they're getting their offense going. We're seeing OG Anunoby again getting back to try and take some of those shots in the mid-range. Mikal Bridges going to the paint, shooting in the paint, shooting on those elbows a lot more consistently, not really passing down shots like he was doing for the majority of the season. And that's what we want to see them get more comfortable and more confident. 11 points for Bridges, 8 for OG. Outside of that, we got Deuce with 3 off the bench. Karl-Anthony Towns with 5, 2 for 2 from the field. Brunson, though aggressive, not having the greatest shooting night. 1 for 5, played all 12 minutes of the first quarter. But the Knicks with a good start against a hot Atlanta team. Shout out to CP in the chat. What did he say? He said, excellent quarter for Mikal. That's what we need. I agree. Cyber Chaos, what up? ACK, it's been a horrible week to be a wrestling fan. Pat McAfee, being the surprise who was talking to Randy. Now I'm hearing voices, and they're telling me this WrestleMania build sucks. Key, though, Cyber Chaos, the build sucks, not WrestleMania itself. I agree. But I think what's crazy is even with all this nonsense in the build, I think this WrestleMania is going to be fire. Definitely not going to get this every game. Get what every game? I don't know. We're not going to get what every game. I'm assuming it's a Bridges comment. I gave too much praise to my guy Mikal Bridges, so I'm assuming that was pointed at my guy Mikal. CP said WWE is cooked. Bring back RVD. No, we don't need that, CP. We don't need Rob Van Dam's. He's 50 years old. Didn't he just get a new kid too, bro? Yeah, WWE. The WWE ain't the problem. I've been saying this. Magic as my witness over on Twitch. TKO, man. They're trying to take it over. We'll see what happens here. But WrestleMania should be fun. The build sucks right now. Knicks right now, though, on the other hand, we're playing good basketball as the playoffs here are a few days away. I have to keep saying that because I cannot believe how close we are to the NBA playoffs. It feels like the season just started. I feel like we just started doing these play-by-plays, but we've been doing damn near 80 of these things. That's incredible. 32-31, Deuce McBride finding OG Anunoby. We got under 12, and OG stumbling, bumbling, loses the rock. Here comes CJ McCollum. CP laughing. Yeah, no, we don't need that. 3-ball, no good. Oh, he didn't even shoot it. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson checking into the game. Landry Shamet, Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson. And you know what, Frank? You might be onto something because typically to start off the second quarter, we would see Karl Anthony Towns out there right now, but he's still not in the game. What a move there from OG Anunoby. I'm looking on the bench. I don't know if I necessarily see him, but hell of a move. But that's a great point though, Frank, because right now he'd be in the game. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Good call on that. Jonathan Kuminga with a nice shot. This man said, "Bring back RVD right." Creative is whack. Nah, I'm blaming TKO, Daquan. Look, I've been saying this. You know when they making decisions that make no sense. Landry Shamet with the miss. He does get the foul. So the Mitchell Robinson putback dunk will not count. But again, I love the aggressive play by these guys that were not accustomed to seeing attack the rim at this level. I can't say that about Landry Shamet, though. We've seen Landry Shamet go for several posters this season. But either way, good take, draws the contact. I'm telling you, Landry Shamet, the hair gives him the superpowers, man. He's had short hair his entire career. Comes to the Knicks, grows the hair out. Shamet been balling. Here we go, OG falling against good defenses. I'm a casual fan until Bianca Belair returns. That's fair, Daquan. Oh, another split free throw trip by the Knicks. Everybody's splitting their free throws today. The Knicks are completely split, 4 for 8. Nice defense there, but there's no way Daniels, he doesn't. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. I was going to say there's no way Daniels should get his rebound with Mitch down there. Mitch said, "I got you, CK." Shamet with the rock. Picked up by CJ McCollum. 2-point game with a little under 11. Yeah, I'm looking. Do you guys see Karl Anthony Towns? Every time I try to look for Towns, we got a Knick doing some greatness. A beautiful pull-up three there from Deuce McBride. It's down and good. But I'm interested on what's going on here with Karl Anthony Towns. No good on the putback is Ricochet. Rebounded by Daniels. And foul. So free throws coming for Daniels. But yeah, I'm looking. Let me know if y'all see something. I'm looking, but I don't see it. Congrats on the forever home, CK, especially in this LA market. Thank you. That's all I'll say. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, okay, glad you and the fam are in a better place. Yes, much better. TKO ruins everything. You spelled TKO very interesting, Magic. If Bridges only wants about 8-12 points a night, he should always defend and do the dirty work like he has tonight. I've said it, my benchmark for Bridges is I would love to see Bridges around that 15-16 a night. I know people hate that. We traded 5 picks for that. Man, I'll take that consistently because I don't feel like he's been consistent with that this season. But he's doing that now. Bridges, a good start. Yeah, man. I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but curiosity on where Karl Anthony Towns is. Y'all see him on the bench? Am I just blind? Oh, is that him? Oh, I see him at the end of the bench. I see him. CK, Deuce, Shamet, and JC out there with OG and Mitch. I like this. I'm not mad at it too, CP. I think what I was curious about is because typically Karl Anthony Towns opens the second quarter, so I was just a little curious on if he is all right because he came out kind of early in the first. Haven't seen him yet in the second. But outside of that, yeah, I'm not mad at this 5 at all. OG Anunoby said, "You're right, CK, you shouldn't be," but he misses the 3 rebounded by Dyson Daniels. So yeah, hopefully there's no injuries I need to be worried about. If this is just what Brown wants to do, I'm with you, CP. I don't hate this. Kuminga with the pass out to Onyeka. Back over to Kuminga. Kuminga blocked. He tried Mitchell Robinson. Not today, but unfortunately, Mitch grabs the block out of bounds, so it's going to be Atlanta ball. But Mitchell Robinson loves to block the 3 ball. Been doing that since he was a rookie. Look at Mitch, man. Kuminga really tried that, bro. He really tried that.
Tragic.
He really tried that. That's crazy. No good on the three there from McCollum, but another rebound by the Hawks. These offensive rebounds. Another one and a putback dunk by Ricochet, the former first overall pick. Now relegated to coming off of the bench, but the Knicks and these rebounds. 3 offensive boards given up on that single play alone. 36-38. Got to clean that up. Again, Mitch, the only big really out there. Got to clean it up. Jordan Clarkson, what a tough take. Man, anytime Jordan Clarkson going to go to that rim, you know he's going to score that thing with ease. Big country playoffs, let's go. And he's healthy, let's go. I'm here for it. Clarkson, hell yeah. Man, Clarkson really had himself a big game against Utah. Never looked back. He had that nice game against Utah, and we never looked back. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson, the veteran, getting back in rotation. Free throw on the way for the and one. CK, I ran into a KnicksFanTV fan at Bloomingdale's today. Man's calling me CK. Sorry, I get the CPs all the time. Those last initials are killing us, brother. Those last initials are killing us, bro. Oh, good steal there from Mitchell Robinson. Knicks have the open court if they choose to use it. Deuce picked up by Naw, but he decides to slow down. Oh, what a cross. Deuce McBride finding Clarkson for a corner 3. Can't get the bounce. Mitchell Robinson fighting for it. He goes back up, and it's good. Literally just happened an hour ago, man. Hey, trust me, I get it, bro. What a shot there what a putback by Mitchell Robinson, man. About time, yeah, talk your talk, Mitch. Yes. Let's go, Mitch. He said, F these chicken hawks. Right, man. Got me all excited, man. He said the worst experience to watch a game is on. Really? The worst? Have you watched the game on ESPN yet? I get it, though, because what's his name on Peacock? Reggie Miller? That'll do it. I get it. I understand. What up, Will Rose? Hope you're good. TKO Ari Emanuel said Pat McAfee can be sliced alone. Get him out of my WWE. I have opinions on the Pat McAfee thing. I agree it was the wrong choice, but I have opinions. On it. And it's not what the common opinion is by the IWC. I'll save that for WrestleMania. Bench minutes might be a challenge tonight with that guy coming in for Atlanta. Which guy, Fear Ceiling? Who? Who you talking about? $200 million Mitch. Gotta extend him, right? We gotta extend him. Mitch throws the pizza at the police when they offer it. Get the cord out of my face to the police. No snitchy. Oh, man. Shout out to the 270 in the building today, man. We are having fun. Knicks trying to get themselves right and in playoff mode. As we are days away. What is it? It is the 6th today. Golly. Last game is the 12th. And we got a stretch coming up, man. Let's pull that up. We got a stretch of basketball games ahead of us for our New York Knicks, man. Let's talk about it. I know we got Boston. We got every time I do that, I go to Knicks.com. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do. All right, yeah, coming up, yeah, we just finished Bulls on the Hawks. Yeah, we got, it is Boston next. Golly! Yeah, we got Boston next, then we got Toronto and Charlotte. Now, in an alternate universe, which was a realistic one not that long ago, you'd see Toronto and Charlotte and be like, whoo! We get to close out this season with some easy games. Not in 2026. Charlotte is one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Toronto, they are try-harding right now, possibly could be an opponent we see. Things are still shaking up down there in the East, and we know about the history with Boston. But here's the thing with Boston. This is the first time we're seeing a fully healthy new-look Boston Celtics team. So I feel like Thursday could be an interesting game with Boston try-harding a little bit. But we'll see. But, yeah, man, it's going to be a fun end to the year, getting ourselves right, getting ourselves ready for the first round of the playoffs. We'll see, man. It all comes down to that. It all comes down to that. Which Knicks are we going to see when the playoffs begin? We'll figure it out together. But right now, Knicks up 43-36. Gabe Vincent handing the ball over to Onyeka. He fires a three. And yeah, Okongwu must have probably his best three-point percentage against the Knicks. It's got to be. I know he can shoot the three ball, but like, think about it. He's missed probably like 2 threes in the total of our matchup against them all season long. By the way, an offensive foul called off of the screen. The Jordan Clarkson, the culprit. But yeah, it feels like Onyeka Okongwu. He had one game where he didn't miss one at all. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Missed there, rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Deuce with the risky pass, threw it right at Clarkson's feet.
Tragic.
And it's going to be a turnover. D. Tyler said, we are winning our next 8. Love that. Love that. Shout out to Chuck D in the building. Chris Blake Andre was overlooked many years before he became a playoff factor with Golden State. Chuck D dropping another nugget in the chat as Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Very nice looking layup there. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been having a great season. Seeing his cousin get that MVP last year. He's overachieving here. And Jordan Clarkson bumbling, stumbling, and another turnover. Clarkson might need to sit down here. Back-to-back foolish plays here. What a take there by Walker, man. 3-ball up, and thank God no good by Onyeka. Rebounded by Hart, and here go the Knicks. Josh Hart finding Shamet. Shamet on the drive. Shamet loses it. It's tipped out of bounds, so it's going to still be Knicks ball. Do y'all want to finish with the 3 or the 4 spot? 2 don't look likely. Oof. I mean, let's just stay in 3 so we can at least get home court, right? Jack said Deuce is still a step behind and yet so impactful. I agree. What up, Gio? Shout out to Gio Slaps. Former number 1 pick. Ricochet. Zachary Ricochet. Got it. Now I understand your points. Fear ceiling. There's okay, so maybe Mike Brown's just trying something different with these rotations. Town seems to be just fine. He got taken out really early in that first quarter and now finally back in with a little under 7. Interesting choice. Maybe they're ramping down his minutes to get ready, but Mikal Bridges gets beat there by Dyson Daniels. Daniels gets the bucket, ties the game up. Interesting choice. I don't know what's going on. But we got a mass sub. It's the starters plus Shamet. OG Anunoby, the only odd man out. Mikal Bridges on another drive. Bridges going all the way. Contact, but no good. And no foul. Almost stolen. Alexander Walker that's a long 2. They're going to say it's 3, but I think his toe was on the line. But either way, Nickeil Alexander Walker feeling himself right now. And it's 46-43 as of now. It looked like a toe was on the line, but I could be seeing things. Brunson wants to respond. Brunson will not. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks now in the driver's seat. Jalen Johnson with the rock. Johnson picked up by Brunson. Johnson lead pass to Onyeka. It's no good. Knicks going the other way. 2 on 3. Shamet wastes no time. Shamet missing the 3. And the Hawks getting everything they want. Bridges could not get there in time for the interception, but tips it out of bounds, and it will still be Atlanta ball. Ooh, that's a good point, CP. He said ramping down and not showing too much. Talking about Carl. Okay. I'm okay with that strategy. Frank said, there is Carl. There he is. That's CP. I'm all right with that strategy. We got 3 games left. Okay. Atlanta waking up. CJ McCollum trying to get free. He finds Johnson. Back to McCollum. McCollum keeping his handle. Good help there from Josh Hart. Johnson with Shamet on his hip. He's going to try and take advantage of the mismatch. Step through floater. And good. Timeout called by Mike Brown. The Hawks feeling themselves, finding a groove. And Jalen Johnson, not sure who he was talking to, but talking crazy. I'm not sure who he was talking to, but he was talking crazy. Hey, man. Hey, we ain't taking that. No. We need to find out who he was talking to. Do something about it, please. I'm trying to pull up the standings right now. All right. Shells asked about the standings and where we want to be, what we're thinking. Right now, as you guys know, we have clinched playoffs, so we are in there, but it is not a foregone conclusion where we are. As you can see, we're still close with Cleveland. A loss tonight and a win for Cleveland could definitely make things not great. But as of right now, we would play Philly in that first round. Again, things are not set in stone anywhere. Remember when I told y'all Charlotte? I told y'all there's a possibility we could see Charlotte in the first round. Y'all kept telling me, CK, we ain't seen no Charlotte in the first round. CK, there's no way we can see Charlotte right there tied with Toronto, Philadelphia. If we stay 3, Charlotte keeps cooking the way they're cooking, we can see a first round against Charlotte. Not saying I'm scared of it. Didn't say that at all. I'm just telling you guys it's possible that could have been a first round preview. And right now, they are right there in the mix between Philly, Toronto, Orlando for that 5 through 10 seed. So it's going to be interesting. But as of right now, yeah, Philly would be our spot. Atlanta, I feel like they're finding a groove at the right time where they might be nice and steady and stuck at the 5 seed. It's still early to tell. We don't know. But I could see them staying at 5 and playing whoever the number 4 ends up being between us or Cleveland. So, yeah, man, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. This gives me like Western Conference vibes. Obviously, records are a little bit different, but the way that things are juggling around at the bottom of the playoff stretch, it's interesting, right? I think it makes it a little bit more fun. But who do you guys think is going to be the Knicks' round 1 opponent? Not who you want. Who do you think it's going to be with the standings right now? Let me know in the comments. I think Toronto leapfrogs Philly and puts Philly into the play-in. I think we see Toronto round 1. That's what I think. But there's a very good chance that Charlotte just runs out and gets that 6th seed. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. All I know is none of those teams scare me. I'm going to tell you that right now. I feel good. JC, 1 turnover, another, and after another, but I blame Jay Fart. It won't be a walk in the park first round for sure. Oh, that's for sure. Clarkson twisted that ankle and wasn't asking to come out. Then he fumbled twice and lost the ball twice. Can't do that, brother. Can't do that. Who would have predicted that the Hawks and the Hornets catching fire late in the season like this? And Philly about to get that Wemby belt tonight. You hear that, Fro? The Wemby belt on the way for Philly. You hear that? You hear that? 48-43 is the score. I need to fix my camera angle. I am not centered, but what a move there. Was that Carl? It was Carl. Nice pass there from Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns gets the bucket to fall. I just realized the Cavaliers are playing the Grizzlies tonight, so the Knicks definitely do need to take advantage and get this win here. Fadeaway jumper from McCollum gets it to fall, and the 5-point lead stays for Atlanta after responding immediately to the Towns layup. Knicks right now rocking with, no, that's not the starting 5 because OG still out as Landry Shamet's in. OG did play a majority of this third quarter, so Shamet in his spot here with the last 4 minutes to go. Brunson with a nice take, and Brunson with a nice make. 3-point game. Okongwu wants another one. He won't get it, but the rebound by the Atlanta Hawks. CJ McCollum gets to his spot. He's no good, tipped out by Bridges. And it's going to stay with Atlanta. The Knicks are trying to argue it, but from what we saw, it definitely looked like Mikal Bridges touched it last. Yeah, no. Okongwu definitely does hit it loose, but Bridges' finger was still on the ball. Do not challenge that, please. Do not challenge that. Do not challenge that, please. All right, the inbound to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Nickeil picked up by Josh Hart. Nickeil over to Daniels. Nickeil pulling the three, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 18 points. He has been hooping this year, and the Knicks now the latest victim to Nickeil shooting. Karl-Anthony Towns to Brunson. Brunson out to a wide open OG who just checked in. OG started to walk away before the shot even fell, knowing that he was going to make the bucket. 53-50. 3:15 remains in the first half. Knicks trying to keep this thing as close as they can to possibly take a lead. Risky pass on Onyeka with another three, and Onyeka has been relegated to just shooting three balls. And after saying his percentage might be high against us, he hasn't stopped shooting it, and the Knicks taking advantage of another miss. And Karl-Anthony Towns gets called with the moving screen, and I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about that one. Karl looked like he was planted. Let me see this again. No, he's moving. No, he's moving. I take it back. I take it back. I tried to defend you, Karl, but you were definitely moving. You were definitely moving. TJ McCollum out to Daniels. Daniels for three, in and out. Rebounded by Hart. Hart finding Bridges. And Bridges now two defenders. Bridges no defenders. He thought about it and said back out to Hart. And the reset. Brunson with the ball at the top. 14 on the shot clock. Brunson picked up by Naw. Brunson finding Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns now with all the space in the world. He wants to shoot it over on Onyeka. Onyeka fakes it twice. Karl goes up, loses the handle, and I think it will be Atlanta ball. Karl doesn't agree. Karl thinks that he was fouled on that play. You might have an argument, but one thing is for sure, the referees did not call it. Oh, he just loses the ball. Yeah, he just lost the ball, bro.
Tragic. Tragic.
He said the ref must live in Atlanta. Watching that play again, yeah, I don't know if there was much of a foul there. McCollum picked up by OG Anunoby. Jalen Johnson with the rock. Johnson faking it. Johnson trying to back down Hart. He's stuck in a double team. Nice nonchalant steal there from Karl. Two players ahead of Hart. Back over to Bridges. Bridges with the nice pull, and Bridges has been on a stretch of some great basketball for the last 7 to 8 games. Good shot there from Mikal Bridges. Back to a 1-point deficit. Knicks can steal this lead back before the second half. Johnson picked up by Bridges. Hart staying with Nickeil. Knicks doing a great job switching on this defense. Good hand, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker is just on fire. That was solid defense, but Nickeil feeling himself. The Canada product is 7 of 8 here tonight. 20 points already. Karl-Anthony Towns, he gets it over to Brunson, who's wide open and cannot capitalize on the most open shot he could ask for. Brunson shooting this one terribly. I just realized that the standings were still up. I apologize. Wide open Daniels. Daniels and Brunson, both of them trading brick after brick, but the Knicks just stare at it and give up another offensive board, and Lord have mercy. These rebounding numbers are cruel. They're vicious. Nice handoff back to Brunson. Brunson steps through. Brunson draws contact. Brunson gets himself 2 free throws. You know, to the point of Frank earlier, this is the most, or B. Mills. I think it was B. Mills, actually. Sorry. This is the most actions I've seen all season long, at least in one game's time, between Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. This is the most actions I've seen with two of them. Handoffs, pick and rolls, pick and pops. This is the most actions we've seen between our two superstars this season in this one game alone. It's a pleasant sight. And Jalen Brunson cannot hit anything. Free throws included. Chuck said Josh getting beat on every drive. It's a nightly thing, Mr. Chuck. It's a nightly thing. Brunson gets the second one to fall. And the Knicks now trailing by 4. Math, Christopher. Math. 53-57. Jalen Johnson using the screen. What's the whistle for? Oh, Mikal Bridges is going to pick up his second foul. I'm not entirely sure. I'm telling you, Mikal gets the most knick-knack, paddywhack fouls, bro. You got every time he gets a foul, you're like, wait, what did he do? CK started this free throw nonsense first quarter. I am only taking the L on the Bridges missed free throw because I did that. The other ones, no. Good defense there between OG and Mikal, saved by Daniels, and the Hawks get the ball back with under 20 seconds to go. They're going to get the final shot. The Knicks cannot rebound. 10 seconds remain. Nickeil Alexander-Walker against Brunson. Every butt is out of a seat in Atlanta. Nah with the fadeaway jumper, blocked by Bridges. Johnson blocked by Towns, and Towns lets out a roar. Knicks trailing by 4, but what a good defensive play by Towns, Bridges, and OG down the stretch. Who got the block? I think it was Bridges. Yeah, Bridges got the block officially, and Towns gets the block then right after. So the Knicks do a good job at stopping them from scoring, but giving them that opportunity in the first place. Knicks need to figure out the rebound, and Karl Towns is pissed off and letting the referee hear it. And Karl is upset. He's doing the thing where he's looking down, but just a little pet peeve of mine. But yeah, it's okay. I like that he's standing up for what he believes. Believes he is being killed out there, and no calls following up. Your New York Knicks trailing by 4, 57-53. High octane first half for both teams, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker leading the Hawks to that early lead in this one. What is the quarter differential? Yeah, we lost the second quarter. Yeah, we won the first quarter 32-31, but that time we lost that quarter 21-26, seeing ourselves with the deficit. But we'll be all right. Base guy said JB screwed my parlay. Brown has to stop with the small lineups versus certain teams. Knicks not hustling for 50-50 ball. I've noticed that as well. I saw Reggie be glazing every team that plays against us. Again, my apologies to those watching the Reggie Miller broadcasted game. It sounds tough. It sounds mightily tough. Hold on, Chad. I got to fix this. John and Angela. There we go. Centered. It was bugging me. My OCD wasn't liking it. What up, Comatose? He said, I don't know, but they are playing like they want a chip instead of a check. Win or lose, love the effort. Yeah. Fighting back, staying with it. Just need Jalen Brunson to shoot the ball a little bit better. Brunson tonight 2 for 8 from the field. Bridges and OG have been the ones carrying the load offensively. Bridges 6 for 9 from the field.
Nice.
OJ and Nobi 5 for 8. Both of them with 13 points. Karl-Anthony Towns right there behind them with 7. Deuce with 6. Brunson with 6. Clarkson with 3. And right now, tonight, we're seeing, we heard CP talk about it, but we're seeing Mike Brown running what CP dubs to be the playoff rotation, which if you look at the players that are playing right now, I think that's a fair assessment. And the odd men out right now seem to be Alvarado and Diawara. But if this were to be our playoff 9, what are your thoughts? Starting 5, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns. And the 4 off the bench, Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson. What are your thoughts about that 9? What would you change? Would you change anything? Let me know your thoughts about all of that in the comment section below. But people, you guys know the proud sponsor of today's stream. It is none other than Prize Picks, and Prize Picks always looking out for us on a game-to-game basis here on the play-by-play. So shout out to Prize Picks for helping us out. And make sure you shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right. Prize Picks is giving you $50 in lineups just to get, excuse me, oh my God, excuse me, just for getting started. It's that simple, people. And you already know that makes every dunk, every dime, every board hit different. Now, I've been building lineups on Prize Picks, and it's super, super simple. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 players, stat projections. That's all you got to do. If your picks are right, you cash in. And with the Knicks rolling right now, you know I'm rocking with Brunson or Bridges, but Brunson is always a for sure choice. Maybe stacking a couple projections in the same lineup. That's one of my favorite features. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Points, assists, threes, rebounds, blocks, steals. Let's talk about it. And now they got early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you can lock in your winnings before the game even ends, and I think that's fire. So make sure you download the Prize Picks app today and use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code KFTV right there on the screen, people, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Just like it's good to be rebounding. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it seems like the Atlanta Hawks in this game have picked up, stolen, hustled, fought for every rebound in this game. Let's actually break down the differential here on the rebounds. I have a total of 29 rebounds for Atlanta, Knicks 23, but the key for me is the offensive board competition. They're at 12 to our 4.
Tragic.
You heard me right. We have 4 offensive board. Bridges, 3 of the 4. I was going to come in here with the take talking about I need more rebounding from our others being like OG and Bridges, but Bridges leading the way with the offensive boards. He got 3 of them tonight, 1 for Big Mitch, and that's it on the offensive board. But meanwhile, on the other side, everybody is getting their hands dirty. 3 for Dyson Daniels. That is insane to me. 2 for Jalen Johnson, 2 for Onyeka, which makes sense. Even the Keel got 1. Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent with an offensive board. Can't allow that, man. Also, Tony Bradley and Zachary Richeche. So that's a big key for me. We could talk about turnovers. I feel like we're doing okay with turnovers. I mean, no, we're not. We have 11 of them on the night. I take that back. I thought that was the fouls. But turnover is definitely just as important. But to me, the offensive rebounding, you give another team that many second chance opportunities. We saw one where Jalen Johnson had 3 opportunities in one possession, made the third one. It's hard to win games in those circumstances. Yes, the Knicks shooting well tonight, 57% from the field. But if we're going to keep giving up those rebounds with ease, we're just making this game harder on ourselves. So if you were to ask me, we got to clean up those turnovers and grab the damn rebound, please. But after 1/2, those are probably the big negatives. Outside of that, I'm loving what we're getting from Wingstop. OG and Mikal shooting the ball well today, 13 points apiece. Deuce off the bench, finding his groove slowly but surely. 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. You know, I'm liking what we're seeing. Brunson, and all this while Brunson is shooting 2 for 8. And Karl only putting up 4 shots. You know what I'm saying? And we're just right there in this game by 4. Knicks will get it together offensively. Just please, please, please get the damn rebounds. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. He said they got puck luck. These dudes don't grab boards. Yo, comatose. I don't think that's PG. I can't even read that on stream. But I get what you're saying. If Mitch gets outboarded by the guards again, Well, Mitch is doing all right. He got 6 on the night, 5 defensive, 1 offensive. He's doing. He's our leading rebounder, offensive board wise. Bridges though leading the way there, but Mitch doing a good job doing what he does rebounding wise. Karl-Anthony Towns with just 4. I'm sure that will go up because he is also played the least amount of minutes in the starting 5. But I'm sure he'll step that up. If Joe says CK, Stephen Castle just broke Embiid's ankles, word? What is Embiid doing out there, man? First of all, it probably was off a switch, but Embiid shouldn't be on no island with no guard in the first place. He don't got the legs for it. But I can't wait to see that highlight. What is going on with JB, CK? He's missing shots. It's Dyson Daniels out there, man. It's just that simple. Dyson Daniels. I know what you're thinking, but no, CK hasn't been shooting well. You're right. But for the mere fact tonight, I think Dyson Daniels just has his number. I'm not tripping about it. Like I said, as long as the others step up while the captain is not hitting his shots, that's what I want to see. I think that's more important for our push in the playoffs. What up, Game Hunter? New dig, CK. Yeah, I was trying to be like you. Yeah, what's good, bro? It's empty back there. Shout out to, the belt. And yes, for those asking, yes, Jey Uso's plates are still on there. I'm keeping them just because I know it pisses some of you off. I'm keeping the plates on there forever. Yeet. Bro, Cavs already down 10 to the Grizzlies. What is wrong with that team? Wow, I'll take an L. Let's go Grizzlies. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go Grizzlies. you know what I'm saying? Grizzlies. What's the Grizzlies saying? I can't. I don't even know what the Grizzlies. What do they say? Who's rise up? That's the Falcons. That's the stupid Atlanta Falcons. I don't know the Grizzlies catchphrase or slogan, but let's go Grizzlies. Take out the Cavaliers. Get them off our back. Mitch is rocking. What y'all talking about? Yeah, Mitch is playing good. I don't think anybody said anything negative. We were just talking about the fact about which game was it where he got rebounded by our guards. I think it was the Memphis game. But no, Mitch is playing great today. No issue with Mitch. No issue with Mitch for me. So, how do you feel playing the Sixers in the first round? I would love it. None of those teams that probably I think if there's a worry I would have, I guess it would be Charlotte just for the mere fact that they're hot. I like our odds against the Hawks in the 7-game series. They're hot too, but I like our odds with them. Philly don't scare me. Charlotte doesn't really scare me. They can have a game. I don't know. I got confidence. I said I'm going to keep my confidence. I'm not switching up. I was confident last week. I was confident the week before, and I still am confident in our team with the 3rd seed against any of those 6 seeds. Toronto, Philly, Atlanta, I don't care. I'm confident in our squad in round 1. And if they let me down, I'll take the L like a champ. And then proceed to ask for everyone to be traded. But no, there's the first round, there's not a worry. Will we struggle? There's a possibility. But first round is not where I'm really necessarily worried about. It's after that where things are going to start getting dicey. Agent Super Argo said others can't step up CK if they don't get the ball. Well, they're stepping up today. OG and Burgess doing a good job. I feel like it's a spread offense. The only one that doesn't want to play their part is Hart and Shaman. It's been a pretty spread offense today. Until we're down by 2 or 3 games. Yo, if we're ever down by 3 games, Marcus, you might not see a play-by-play on whatever game that is. I don't care if it's game 5, 4. If we down 3 games in a series, they got 12 offensive boards, yo. Good Lord. Yeah. Can't have that. Will Rose said, enjoy the game and restock your cabinets for what's coming. You know what that is. If you are asthmatic, you know what you need to do. If you have heart problems, you know what you need to do. Blood pressure, make sure you are stocked up because the playoffs will not be good for your health if you are not prepared. Shout out to the 320 in the building, man. Appreciate you guys rocking with us for today's play-by-play. We having fun, man. need to let the coach, and the front office needs to shut up. Christopher Blick has said his piece. Do you think Cat Sound gets the ball more in the playoffs? I hope so. I would hope so. Bad cholesterol, right, bro. Whatever you got, whatever ailment you need, make sure you're prepared because the playoffs will not be good for you. That's right, cholesterol, because some of y'all might be stress eating because of these Knicks. Just make sure you're prepared. Go get checked up on April 15th, 16th, right before the playoffs start. It's gonna be a wild run. Game money said like me, man, you hustling backwards, brother. I meant with the move, but don't do that to yourself, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. Bro, Cal's right. Yeah, I saw that. LOL. Oh, he said, okay, bro. Check Knicks are trash compared to the chip Knicks. Facts. Take your magnesium, whatever you need, man. Absolutely do not miss Tibbs. I don't know why y'all keep bringing him up. He is gone, people. Move on. Just like Dante DiVincenzo. No wisdom in here to get on me about that. No wisdom in here to get on me about that. All right, second half about to get started. You can see Mike Brown gets a good night's sleep for these games. Y'all do not let up on my coach. Let him have a season. Let him have a season. Still got his 50 wins. Was the journey stressful here and there? We got 50 wins, man. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. Hold on, let me turn. It's getting a little dark in here. CK out here really making sure we try to reverse that catch rate and bring back Dante and Randall. Oh, man. JB needs to step up now. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Y'all ever do that? Y'all just be losing your mouse on your computers, bro? Just me? Okay. Are we back in action? Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm not ready. That Karl-Anthony Towns was at a 3-ball, long 2 there for Karl-Anthony Towns to get us started in this second half. 55-57 on Yeka, up and under, blocked, but he gets his own rebound. That time Towns with the board. The Knicks almost giving up another second chance opportunity, but no good by Okongwu. Towns getting things started, fakes it. He finds OG in the post. OG gonna get that 3-second violation if you're not careful. Gets the ball after it was swatted. Mikal Bridges back to OG. OG putting some moves on Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Dyson Daniels back over to Johnson. Johnson spinning away from Hart. Johnson finding an open McCollum. McCollum for 3, no good. Rebounded by Towns, and Towns finds Bridges to push the pace. Bridges trying to get somebody to go with him, but there's no Knicks up there with them. Everyone trailing behind. Knicks starting off this half playing a little bit sluggish, even though they're trailing by just 2. Bridges with Nickeil on his hip. He gets tied up. Ball ends up in the hands of an open Brunson, and Brunson cannot find a shot today. What up, SZM? Hope you are good, brother. 55-57. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with the rock. Picked up by Mikal Bridges. Nice take and good. Back to a 4-point game. 59-55. Brunson having a nightmarish type of game here tonight. Not good looks for the captain. Towns on the drive. Towns all the way and with a dunk off of the drive. Karl Anthony Towns. But damn, right after that, they called a foul on that? Oh, they're arguing that that was a travel. I didn't even see that. I'm just trying to see that there was no contact. Oh, yeah, there was contact. I don't see the travel. The travel you're losing me on, y'all. But definitely there was some contact. There wasn't much, but I don't see the travel that they're assuming. That you lost me on that one. All right, 57-60. Jalen Brunson tonight not having a great game. 2 for 9. Brunson with the nice find. Ball's moving around. OG open, but he cannot capitalize. That was one of the best shots you can ask for, but we're just missing them here. Great ball movement by the Knicks, but no capitalization, and a 3-ball down for Jalen Johnson. Knicks on the wrong side of things. Mike Brown is really trying to get them to push the pace. Jalen Brunson looks at him and continues to jog. Towns at the top of the 3. He hands it over to Bridges. Bridges picked up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Back to Brunson. Brunson stuck. Brunson goes right into Daniels. He goes up and finally finds a bucket to fall, his first of the second half. 63-59, back to a 4-point game. McCollum trying to get around the screen. Brunson sticking strong when McCollum gets caught on a moving screen, and it's Knicks ball. Christopher Blake says travel does not exist in the NBA. Yeah. Kel Bridges finding Towns. That's the 3rd foul on Dyson Daniels. We will take that gladly. Screen set there from Towns. Brunson getting around it. Brunson one-on-one against Naw. He sees him. He goes up with the floater. A lot of contact. No foul call, but Brunson gets it to fall regardless. Back to a 2-point game, but I feel like they missed one there. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, what a take, what a make, and that is not what you want to see them respond with. A 5-point game, 61-63. 66, excuse me. Nice find of Hart. Hart extra pass, throws it to OG, who's caught up in the quarter. Hart this time's going to shoot it. That time way off. Bridges tried to fight for it, and Dyson pushing the pace. Johnson looking around. Johnson finding McCollum. McCollum for 3, and another one. Timeout call. Oh, brother. 61-69.
Nice.
Well. Wow. Knicks come out of the half in slow motion. Josh Hart always misses the shot and gives the opposition momentum. That's not the plan. That's not what he's going for. That's not what he's going for. How's Hart having an over 90 rating in 2K? I beg your pardon? Hart has a what? Was that an update? My Josh Hart don't got no 90 overall. I hope you lying, Fierce Ceiling. CK, go get your boys. They trash. Who trash? Mikal Bridges 6 for 9 from the field. He got 13 points. Huh. My boys doing their thing. Wingstop doing their thing. That's not true. OG missed 2 open threes already. Up here we go. The doom and gloom reigning in the chat right now. Brooker Fishing saying we're playing the worst basketball of all the Eastern playoff teams. True or false, chat? What do you guys think? Mama Marina, $10 super. Thank you to you. Mama Marina said, thanks, CK, for making time during your busy schedule to provide this play-by-play. Now, the play-by-play is always a part of my schedule. I appreciate you being here. The only reason why we missed Friday is because of the move. Other than that, I would have been here. We here all 80. Nothing like shooting 30% from three. Oh, Knicks got some work to do. Got some work to do. Early in the season, Kenny Farrell had him on a team, and he was low 90s. Oh, he might have developed into being a 90 overall, but yeah, he is not 90 yet to start the game. Shout out to Guga Too Lovely with the $9.99 super. No doom and gloom, but Hart gets way too many minutes. Not enough production to be playing him as much as he does. You ain't gonna hear me fight you on that take, Guga. Hart is the type of talent that you play him by how he is working in that game. Peace and love. Oh, Jalen Brunson, he gets the switch. I don't know if that was intentional, but Dyson Daniels now switching over to Bridges. And we just saw Nickeil Alexander-Walker picking up Brunson. The two of them not guarding each other on both sides. This time they will be. Bridges trying to help Brunson out. Alexander Walker, step back three. That's a tough shot. Rebounded by Townsend. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Bridges full at his steam. No one else running with them, but Bridges going to try and take McCollum in the post. Good defense by McCollum, and here comes Atlanta. What a take, what a miss. Bridges fights and saves it and gets it to Brunson. Bridges giving some effort on both sides, but the Knicks looking like they're playing in slow motion. But I think on the other side, yeah, CJ McCollum drawing contact on OG Anunoby. McCollum doesn't agree with the call, but it's too late for that. 61-69 is still the score. Deuce McBride checking into the game. I think it's going to be for Bridges, yeah, and it is. I don't know. I would take out Josh Hart, but I understand the conversation. You might keep him out there because you need rebounds. Crispin Blake's he says CK is always excellent. Only problem is he doesn't love Tibbs as much as I think he should. I got some bad news, player. 69-61. Jalen Johnson all the way. Dunking all over for Knicks in the paint. I am going to forget that even happened. 8-0 run for Atlanta. 10-point lead for Atlanta. Nice fake there from Towns. Towns goes right into the paint. Towns draws contact, and Towns trying to silence the crowd, but I'm sure MSG is about to show the replay here. And they are. Oh, no, they're showing Cat. Okay, cool. Deepest of size, Vanessa. Deepest of size. JB is 4 of 13. What the hell, bro? Pass the rock, bro. I don't know why Nickeil is getting the hook, because that's what the schedule has for him. I agree, but Towns gets the and one free throw, so thank you. Somebody cares about their free throws. Karl Anthony Towns gets it to fall. All right, 64-71. Jalen Johnson drawing contact. He gets more free throws, and Josh Hart, the culprit. Josh Hart does not believe it, but no one else really arguing with Hart on that call, so it's going to be more free throws for Atlanta. Fusine said, get Clarkson out there just to match the speed. Hawks are too fast right now. Frank said, and Shamet. Yeah, the only person that was really pushing the pace in the starters was Bridges. Everyone else seemed to be tiptoeing up the floor when they had numbers. KG said, you worried about being out in the first round? Nah, but I am worried that we're going to underachieve and win in 7 games in the first round. That is my concern. I would be very surprised if we lose in the first round. But I think there's a possibility that we can underachieve and then see ourselves get to a game 7 in round 1. 73-66, though, is the score. Nikhil Alexander-Walker picked up by OG Anunoby, goes right into a double team, and he gets it right back, but it's out of bounds, and it's Knicks ball. Jalen Brunson picked up by Nikhil. He's trying to sell the screen. Deuce finds himself open. Deuce can't get the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. And look at the terrible shooting by the Knicks right now. Up and no good. Luckily, the Hawks not doing too much to try and grow this lead. Deuce to Carl. Carl from way downtown. And this time it goes down for Karl Anthony Towns. 73-69. And your New York Knicks right behind this scorching hot Atlanta Hawks team. How will the Knicks fare in their final 4 games? This one a big test against someone who they could possibly see in the playoffs yet again with or without Trae Young. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The Knicks sticking around, but can they get the job done? Brew Crew Fisher said, LOL, take a 3-1 lead and end up in game 7. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. But we're going to win the series. I never said by how much. I've been trying to say cat and towns at the same time and be saying counts. Not the sound effect I wanted to use, but we're gonna go with it. Chuck said all that noise, and here we are down by 4. Ain't that how it goes every single game, Chuck? Isn't that how it goes every single game? We know how it gets. We know how it gets. Tylenol sales skyrocket thanks to Knicks fans, man. So diapers. Hart is a bench role player that changes the game with energy. That is all. Yep. I completely agree with listening party. No argument from me. And honestly, I don't even think that's as much of a slight as it might sound. Nothing wrong with it. He can still play heavy minutes, can still close games, he can still play in vital moments, but does he need to be there with the starters? I don't think so. And I'm never going to back away from that take. The stress eating the Knicks have me doing. I'm going to be sleeping in the gym. If this is close near the end, I don't care if Brunson is 4 for 50. I want him taking the shots in the clutch. All right, back from the timeout. Big 3 ball went down for Karl Anthony Towns, having the Hawks in a bit of a panic mode. 4-point game. Shout out to Freeway Hustler with the $5 super said, why is it that versus trash teams, the Knicks are all energetic, but versus good teams, all of a sudden, They don't care about the season. Great question. If I had the answer, I would answer, but I don't have the answer. What I do have the answer to is, why is Karl-Anthony Towns so vital? Well, he's 8 for 9 today, 2 for 3 from 3, 18 points, and we need him. Ball swinging around. Kuminga picked up by said Towns. He gets it back to Daniels. Daniels to Vincent. Vincent finding Kuminga, and there is just an open shooter regardless, and he gets the rebound and the foul. The Knicks just do not want to rebound. He said, I thought Towns was out. I was about to flip. Yes, Frank. I don't care. Yes, Frank. I want my length. And he's still playing only about 15 minutes, Frank. I think we got enough scoring in that lineup. If we can get some more length with that 5 with him in there, yes, please. Anyway, 74-69. Deuce McBride picked up. Who is that? Who is 18? It doesn't matter because Deuce with a fadeaway jumper, no good. But they're going to say it's a shot clock violation anyways, even if he had made it. Got it off too late. And the Knicks right now seem to have gone into a stupor. Playing a little bit slow here, but the Hawks not doing enough to take it away. So Knicks stick around by 5. Can Brown not see this is a bad matchup for Hart and make an adjustment? No. Oh, that's what's his name. That's Mo. Yeah, it's Mo Gay. Crazy name. Sorry, I had to take a quick snack, y'all. Y'all understand I didn't eat today. All right. Next ball still. Eddie Suarez said they're not rebounding because they're not defending. Take Brunson finding Towns, but Towns fouled on the inbound. Oh, he's upset because he can't body with Carl. I don't know what Jonathan Kuminga's complaint is, but Karl-Anthony Towns trying to bully him. Fakes it, fadeaway jumper, and good. And Karl-Anthony Towns only with 1 miss on the night, shooting the ball lights out today. Knicks sticking around 71-74. Kuminga trying to get around Mitch. Mitch staying with the Mitch already blocked his 3. And Mikal Bridges with the steal. Bridges pushing the pace out to an open Deuce. Deuce can't pay it off. And a rebound by the Atlanta Hawks. And look at Mitchell Robinson. He pokes it free. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. And Bridges. Bridges and Robinson giving the Knicks some effort defensively here. And we're back to a 1-point game. Look at the energy being injected into the team here by 25 and 23. 74-73. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he tries to stick with it. He gets it out to an open Kuminga. Kuminga fires a 3, no good. Mitchell Robinson rebounds, and the double big lineup tonight, very necessary. And an inbound there to Towns, but I think Towns was fouled on Kuminga. And this is why I love when people start to cry and complain to referees. It sometimes, more times, does not work the way they think it will. Referees then will start to pick on you, and Kuminga is going through that right now. But what a play there from Robinson. Bridges pushing the pace, and the Knicks now trail by 1. Timeout called by Atlanta. Great defense there between Bridges and Mitchell Robinson on back-to-back plays. Now let him cry, JY. Let him cry, Ash. Shells, excuse me. Let him cry. Jalen Brunson one-on-one against Onyeka. No good. Rebounded by Atlanta. McCollum going right after Shamet. And man, another opportunity. But Mitchell Robinson swatting the second opportunity away. The Quantillery is killing me. 3-ball for Bridges. No good. Mitchell Robinson wants to put back. He's fouled, but they're not going to call it. And now Kuminga going the other way. Down goes Brunson. Bodies are all over the place. Knicks finally get a rebound. It's back and forth. The energy in the building is through the roof. Atlanta is rocking. And the Knicks trail by just one with a little over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mitchell Robinson with the screen. Brunson, he had Mitch. Oh, he finally gets it to Mitch. And Mitch gets the bucket, and the Knicks take the lead. I thought Brunson missed it. It was late, but it still got there in time. A 1-point game. Listen to the crowd in Atlanta right now. Let's go, Knicks chants going crazy. An arid pass. Johnson gets the backcourt violation, and listen to the energy in the arena. You got to realize this is one of the hottest teams in the league right now in the Atlanta Hawks, but the Knicks still take over the building. Let's go, Knicks chants in MSG South. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to get swept up by the moment, but I kind of want this first round, bro. Put the Hawks in the dirt, man. Landry Shamet trying to get the screen. Brunson fires away, and Brunson feeding off of the energy. 3-ball down. Listen to the energy in this arena. 78-74, a 14-1 run for the New York Knicks. CJ McCollum just traveled on that play, but they're going to let it keep going. Jonathan Kuminga, he's in the post. He's picked up by OG Bridges, just out of his range. Walker with a crazy take. Walker goes down. And with 2.8 left, Mitchell Robinson, unfortunately, the culprit with the foul. Chuck D said, all that noise. Right. We're having fun here today, man. The Knicks having fun with it today. Lulls in this game for sure, but they did not give up at any moment. Still tons of game left as Alexander Walker, who has been on a heater, makes that first of 2 free throws. Both free throws down. 2-point game, 78-76. All right, Jalen Brunson picked up by Alexander Walker. Good cutoff. Terrible pass to Shamet, finding Bridges. Bridges back to Shamet. And the Knicks are going to be able to clean this one up. Karl-Anthony Towns handing it off to Brunson. Beautiful 2-man game. Towns gets fouled, but again, no call. What more did they want from Karl-Anthony Towns than McCollum trying to get free, but Bridges on him? Instead, he finds Onyeka, and Onyeka with a big 3, and the Falcons, the Hawks fans in the building, fighting back finally. Knicks fans were loud in Atlanta today, and the remaining Hawks fans in here trying to fight back. Towns with the screen. Brunson picked up by Nikhil. Brunson with the keel on his hip. Nobody around on either side for the help or for the pass. Brunson wants the one-on-one. Brunson pulls the mid-ranger. That one is short. OG barely gets the rebound, gets it to Towns, and now Towns one-on-one back to Brunson, and this could be dangerous for Onyeka Okongwu. Brunson finding OG. OG, a contested 3, and he gets it to fall. 81-79, CJ McCollum heaves it up, and your Knicks come out of the quarter with a lead. What a game and what a second half, but more importantly, the energy in this arena is making this game as fun as it has been. OG Anunoby with 16. He just made a 3-ball there, so he should be at 16. But Karl Anthony Towns, the story of that quarter. 21 points, missing only 2 shots. Also 9 rebounds to pair with it. Towns looking good. Bridges right behind him with 15. The Knicks getting the job done so far. 1 more quarter to play. Knicks winning that quarter, by the way, 28-22. Both teams missing a lot of shots and turning the ball over. Knicks on the right side of that one, though. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm looking over here because this is where my camera used to be. You guys are right here now. But subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Like the stream, people. Bro, there's so many muscle memory things that I have to get used to. You guys are right here, but you used to be right here. I used to look at y'all like this, but now you here. So I got to remember that. And also my soundboard on the left side, I'm all over the place. We lit. We having a good time. All this while Brunson is not playing well. Brunson has 13 today, 5 of 16. He's probably going to get a rest. Also, I'm not going to let you guys not talk about the fact that Jalen Brunson has 11 assists, only 2 turnovers. So the assist-to-turnover ratio is still good for JB. The captain getting it done elsewhere while the shot is not falling so far. And I got to be with you, the Knicks having fun. Playoffs going to be fun? Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We finally seeing Karl and JB in a 2-man game. I hope they can't wait to see this in the playoffs. Yeah, I hope that this is like, a back pocket play by Mike Brown, because I've seen it so much in this game. It's like all of a sudden they just start working it into the game. This might have been all part of Mike Brown's grandmaster plan, but we'll see if they keep it going forward. Shout out to Blackness. He said, feel like CK is in my personal space. What's the problem? Huh? What you mean? Too close? Huh? Blackness said. Salute CK. Hope the new crib is great for you and the fam. Yes, the fam has space. It is great, and I appreciate the love. I appreciate all that, man. It was very necessary for the famo. We gotta get to work. If the 2-man game stays, championship. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. Agent Super Argo said, I'm just saying, when you sat Hart, we looked like it was a 5-on-5 instead of a 4-on-5. To Cowboys said, Cat, when you get inside, dunk the ball. To Cowboys continuing to coach up Karl Anthony Towns. Man, Mitch needs to prove he's durable. We can't keep babysitting him forever. Oh, yes, we can. He healthy. I did, KG. That's why there was no play-by-play on Friday. I was mid-move. I thought I was going to be able to get everything set up in time, but by the time it was game time, I didn't have the camera up and I didn't have one of the monitors ready, so I just wasn't prepared for the game. I thought I could do it, but I ran out of time. But yeah, we in here, man. We in here. There's little bare bones in the back, but you'll see the CK set up shortly. That's yo, Eddie, that is crazy, bro. All right, we back in action. 81-79, a miss from Atlanta. And away we go. Knicks had all the momentum closing out that third quarter. Can they keep it going? CK2K now has playoffs Wi-Fi. Your boy got fiber. We got fiber finally. Oh, pokes it free. Landry Shamet tries to save it. It's going to be out of bounds. Staying Atlanta ball. A great run coincides with Hart going to the bench. Coincidence? I feel like CK moves once per year. The fam has been in a few apartments, but it was to get to this moment. We're now in a full-on house for the famo. Had to do what you got to do, man. Part of that adult life, but we are here now. We are in a spot, and the turnover by the Knicks. Dyson Daniels out to Onyeka. Onyeka finding Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga looking around, bumbles and stumbles with the ball. Nice drive, but blocked away by OG Anunoby. So another opportunity here with 7 seconds on the shot clock for Atlanta. But good defense there for Knicks, man. Listening party said, y'all still talking about Tibbs? Who is talking? Stop. Leave him alone. Blackness and fiber for the win. Bro, when I found out I was in the fiber area, I cried, man. I prayed for moments like this. Fadeaway jumper, no good. And another rebound. Another rebound. That's 4 of them. CJ McCollum, extra pass to Ricochet. Another one. What is going on?
Oh, my God. No way.
That was 5, right? In that one possession, that was 5 offensive boards. Am I right? Or was it 4 with 5 possessions? What just happened? So it's 4 offensive boards, 5 possessions. What we doing? What we doing? Yeah, right. We give him all those possessions. Mitch Robinson checks into the game. Great coach in there, Mike. We need him, man. Golly. CK, what's good? Hey, what up above the rim? What's good, bro? Hope you're good, man. It was not 6. Brother, that is crazy, bro. No way. Good poke away, but Deuce not paying attention. Still Atlanta ball. 6 seconds remain on the shot clock. Onyeka blocked by Mitchell Robinson. OG with the hustle. And OG with the play. The New York Knicks give up offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offense. You know the rest. But the Knicks defense locked in, gets the steal there. Another opportunity. It rolls away, and here we go again with the tilt. Oh, my goodness. The Hawks get 2 shots per possession. I need my Knicks to lock in. Nah, KG, I 1,000% believe you. I just hoping you were wrong. Shout out to Chuck with the $5 super set. It's about showing we can turn on a switch. I feel that we shouldn't show our hand this fourth quarter. Save ourselves from stupid injuries in the fourth. So Chuck over here going the strategy card as well. We heard CP bring it up earlier too, and Chuck D agreeing to an extent. Oh, OG Anunoby with the offensive foul there. Mitch Robinson safe of the moving screen. Deuce McBride gets lost. CJ McCollum picked up by Deuce. It's just a 2-point game, chat, with everything that has gone on. A fadeaway jumper up and in. McCollum with some words to the Knicks bench, and this game is tied. Sign me up for this as the first round. I'm locked in. Deuce, what a move. Can't get the jumper to fall. Rebounded by Johnson. Jonathan Kuminga dropping Shamit, finding an open Okongwu, and thank God Okongwu heard my stat and he said, CK, let me go ahead and mess up that percentage. He has been shooting bricks since making that 1-3 in the second quarter. OG Anunoby picked up by Okongwu. OG finding just enough space, trying to shoot over the outstretched arm, misses it, and we're still tied at 83. He said playing around with the switch is dangerous. What if that thing jam? Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson, who has been known as a triple-double machine. Tonight, 21 points, 10 rebounds. Look at the rebounding numbers for the Atlanta Hawks today. Brother, I am in absolute disbelief. That math can't be mathing. They got 53 rebounds to our 30. There is still 8.5 minutes left in this game.
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
53 rebounds. 3 of their stars are about to have double-digit rebounds. What's the offensive boards? Bro, they almost have as many offensive rebounds as we have rebounds in this game, man.
Tragic. Tragic.
And somehow we still tied. Oh, no, that's right. They just made it 3. We're not tied anymore. Well, I'm gonna need Mike Brown to close with that double big lineup. I'm gonna need Mike Brown to or actually, you know what? Chuck D did make the point. Maybe not go all in this fourth quarter. You might be a good point. But if we're playing this to win, which we should, close with that double big lineup, please. Do it. I just want to say this out loud. Somebody with the name "Do Not Gamble, You Will Lose" proceeded to then say, I have $9,000 on the Knicks. Twitch, man. Carl has 10 rebounds, and none of them are offensive. Freeway Hustler said, why is it that other teams' best players always torching the Knicks while JB plays like ish? We are in trouble. No PG. The ball is not moving. I thought the ball was moving fine. Ball movement is not our issue tonight. That is far from the issue tonight. The issue tonight is we're playing solid defense, but we can't get a rebound off of any of these stops. We just gave up 6 rebounds in one possession. 6. We got to calm down those turnovers, and we got to stop them from getting offensive boards. Got to lock in, New York. All right, back in action. Brunson checking in early. Shaman almost lost the handle. We have no OG and no Mikal. That is a choice by Mike Brown. Karl Anthony Towns also on the sideline. Don't worry, Hart is out there. Interesting strat here, but we're going to see Deuce firing up a nonsense shot. We did not need that.
Tragic.
83-86. Dyson Daniels to Johnson. Johnson off the roll. Johnson on the drive. Johnson fakes it. Johnson shoots it. It's no good. Rebounded by Big Mitch. Jalen Brunson over to Hart. Hart firing from the mid-range. And Josh Hart, welcome to the game. Only his second field goal of the game. First points from the field. I take that back. That's his first 2 of the game. My apologies. Dyson Daniels on the baseline. Brunson trying to cut off his space. He then finds Alexander Walker, who's picked up by Deuce. Nikhil loses the handle. Good steal there from Deuce McBride, but there's still a 1.9 left on the shot clock. Knicks just need a solid stop here, or will we see some more shot clock cheese? Mark Mason said, why Josh Hart coming back in? Oh, my God. I thought they got the player they wanted, but they do get a foul. Josh Hart, the culprit. But, yeah, Kuminga gets him out the way. There's no foul. There's no foul there. He just missed the shot. That's a terrible call. Ball don't lie, man. That's a terrible call. Terrible call. I don't think there was a foul anywhere there on either side. Terrible call, ref. Terrible. Turn me up. Are we back in action, I guess? The Knicks trailing by just 2 here, 87-85. Screen set there for Mitchell Robinson. Brunson steps into a long-range 3. That one no good. Mitch fighting against 3 Hawks. And can't get the rebound. McCollum saves it. And McCollum gets his dribble. 87-85, a 2-point game. We are under 7 minutes in this one. Can the Hawks run away with it? They're going to try. 90-85. Brunson. Oh, terrible pass. Kuminga gets it. KG says J Hart fouled him. He grabbed his arm. God, I must have missed that. I believe you, KG. Jonathan Kuminga posting up Shamit, throwing up a random pass. Get it to Gay. Mo Gay over to CJ McCollum. Another miss. Knicks have numbers if they push the pace. Jalen Brunson to Shamit. Shamit finding Hart. Hart back out to a wide open Brunson for three. And Brunson needed that shot desperately. But we know what time it is. We get to the closing moments. Brunson's shot will figure itself out. 2-point game, 88-90. Jalen Johnson losing the handle. No Nick around paying attention. And ends up in the hands of Mo Gay. OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns getting ready to check back in. Alexander Walker firing a three, rebounded by Brunson. Mike Brown, if you don't get Bridges in this game too, if you can get all three of those guys out there so we can close this thing out and shut up. 88-90, Shamit with the take, Shamit with the miss, rebounded by Robinson. Robinson tries again, and Robinson giving the Hawks a taste of their own medicine. 3 rebounds in that single possession, and the Knicks now tie the game up and force a timeout by Atlanta. Great fight there from Mitchell Robinson, who is our leading scorer off of the bench. 4 for 6 from the field, 12 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. The Knicks handling business the right way here, but can they close it out in a victory? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. We got 400 in the building today for what has been a fun play-by-play so far. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. We back in action. Refs hate Hart too. Give that man a new contract. I'm assuming talking about Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting what happens with Big Mitch. The Mitchell of Liberty. Agent Super Argo said, I'm just saying Mitch is the only dog on our team tonight. Fair. I've liked Wingstop's energy. I've liked Mikal and OG's energy today, personally. But yeah, no question that Mitchell Robinson injecting instant impact off of the bench. Those offensive rebounds all came in that last play. Mitch is a beast. Loch Ness Monster. Grant said, let's go Knicks. We need CK to be 1-0 in the new place. Please. The reason Cat and Mitch don't play together is it's too much for Karl on defense to manage 2 defensive schemes as a 4 and 5. I don't think that was supposed to be a joke, but I hate that. This Bulls pack is hitting crazy. They fired their front office. I'm still dying. Hashtag Bo Gay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, Chicago, bro. That was a sham. Wow, that I was not anticipating in April. But I love it. Eddie Marr says, CK, we do not win this game without Mitch. There's a lot of games that we have won this year that we could not say we would win without Mitch. And this one, I agree. The black dude said, his name really Mo Gay? His name is Mohammed Gay. That is really his name. Not too much, chat. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much on Mo Gay, all right? All right, back in action are the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picked up by Brunson, just one-on-one. He likes the matchup, and that is why he shoots it right over El Capitan. Not bothered at all. As you see that there's not much of a height difference between the two guys. Josh Hart handing it over to Brunson. Brunson trying to get around the screen. Brunson trying to direct the traffic. CJ McCollum on him. Brunson going for the post up. That is not a good shot. Jalen Brunson no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns or OG. OG the fake, and he's blocked, but he's also fouled. All right, OG for the free throw line. If you guys weren't paying attention, they were arguing just now on if that should have been an offensive interference. If you paid attention, you saw that there was contact to the net on the shot going up, but the referees decide that they disagree, and it's just going to be 2 free throws for OG and Anunoby. And OG handles the business and gets the free throws to fall. 92-92. Let's go Knicks chance in, I keep wanting to say in the Garden, but in MSG South, State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Knicks fans are alive and well. Jalen Johnson, what a pass, and Karl Anthony Towns asleep at the wheel.
Tragic.
4:08 remains. Knicks back down by 2. Towns picked up by Okongwu. He finds Jalen Brunson, Brunson back out to Cat. Cat over to Hart. Hart, not sure what to do with it, decides to dribble back and reset. Josh Hart is having a rough one. That is an understatement. Joshua. Josh Hart had the entire baseline to himself. He got the pass. Defender is on his right side, baseline to his left. There's no defender on the block. Go to the hoop. Instead, he sat there, waited, resets, and makes a terrible pass going the opposite direction in a turnover. Yeah, not a good night here for Mr. Josh Hart. Ashwin said, Towns and Hart strike again. All right, Knicks trailing by 5 now after what was a fun run. I really hope Mike Brown closes with the bigs, but we'll see. All right. Jalen to Towns. Towns back to Jalen. Jalen the floater. Nice two-man game again between Towns and Jalen, excuse me. All right, Jalen Brunson, who has not been shooting the ball well in the first 3, finding his groove within the offense in this fourth quarter. Good play there between Towns and Bridges. And Brunson, Lordy! They get the job done there. Brunson to the line for one more free throw to add to the tally. 5 fouls for Dyson Daniels. We like that. Speaking of which, Brunson gets it and back to a 2-point game. CP said the most idiotic turnover I've ever seen. On God. On God. I was in disbelief. 95-97. 3:25 remains in this game. TJ McCollum trying to get free. He gets it to Johnson. Beautiful spin move, but loses it, and it hits OG's foot on the way out. Johnson lost the handle, and that should have been a turnover for the Knicks. But instead, it will still be Hawks ball hitting OG on the way out. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think Brown, even with the 3 right here, even with a 3 right there, I don't think Brown takes Hart out. I think Hart is going to sit here and still play through whatever kind of game this has been. 36 points for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Towns trying to get free. Towns with the floater. Towns gets it, but there's a foul at the top of the key. That's a continuation. That is a crazy. Yeah, Hart still didn't even have the nerve to get a hand up. Jalen Brunson. Oh, what a move by JB up under scoop. 100-97. (97-100). 2:35 remains in the fourth quarter. Going for the steal, and it's almost intercepted. Spin move by Alexander Walker. Walker with the scoop. It's no good. Shot clock violation, and the Knicks get the ball back. It's a 3-point game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picked up by Josh Hart. And yeah, Josh Hart, we just were talking about him. That was a solid defensive mark there from Josh Hart. Got to give him his credit. He's been bad today. Brunson left with all the space and drills it. Cry and complain about the cap all you want in this fourth quarter. Field goal percentage be damned when it matters. Brunson is hitting the big shots. A poke free by Hart. Brunson, only man to beat is McCollum. Goes right at him. Floater and good. The captain taking us home. The clutch player of the year. Rearing his head once again. Big shot after big shot. Brunson going off in this fourth quarter. 102-100. Got about 2 minutes left, and Brunson trying to take the Knicks home. Finding his shot at the right time. Oh, my goodness, man. It is so funny. Like, I could be wrong. Someone fact check me on this. For the game, he's 8 of 21. But he's either 5 of 5 in this fourth quarter or 4 of 4. He has not missed a single shot here since checking in around the 7-minute mark. Y'all been trying all season long to get me to turn on my captain. Passing be down. Jalen Brunson shows his value. There is no championship hopes without number 11 and what he has done for this team. And right now, trying to will this team to a victory against a possible first-round opponent. Can they close the game out? Towns, who has been great all game long. OG Bridges right behind him. But now it's the fourth quarter. Brunson with a double-double looking to close this game out. All right, 2 minutes left in the game. 102-100. Imagine what the score would be if the Knicks rebounded like a normal team. Max. Oh, my goodness. CJ McCollum gets the easy one there. And it's a tie game yet again. Little bit of a miscommunication there defensively. 102s with 1:50 to go. Towns with the high post. He gets it with Onyeka on his hip. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the stutter step. Brunson, a fadeaway jumper. That one no good. First miss of the quarter, but a rebound from Hart. Hart thought about it. Towns over to Bridges. Big shot, and it's short again. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson fakes it, and Brunson deciding to kill some clock. The Knicks now on the offensive rebounding side of things at the right time. Jalen Brunson trying to put the moves on Onyeka, but Onyeka sticking with it. Scoop up, no good. And Brunson missing his last two. 102 with a minute 10 left. Defense will be crucial here on this possession. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets the switch on Brunson. He says he likes this one, decides to go one-on-one. Screen set, now he has Towns. He shoots it right over Towns. It's no good, rebounded by OG. We are under a minute. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Screen set from Hart. Switch now with CJ McCollum. Knicks trying to spread the floor, get open. Brunson wants to take on McCollum. Brunson with the step. Brunson with the pull. Brunson with the bounce. Brunson with the make. The Knicks bench out of their mind. A 2-point lead. Brunson putting on a classic with 4 games remaining on the young season for the Knicks. Jalen Johnson trying to get past Hart. Hart sticking strong. Shot up and no good. And Towns with the rebound. Brunson with the pass to Bridges. Bridges to OG. OG shoved away by McCollum. And that's definitely going to be a shooting foul, but there may be more to review on that play. Did he even make a play at the ball? What a decision by the Knicks to push the pace. They've been lollygagging all game in the tempo, and that's the time Brunson wants to turn into Drew Brees and chucks it for deep. That's easily a shooting foul. I don't know what we're discussing. My question is, was there a play for the ball in today's soft official call? Yeah, he leads with his shoulder. That's not a basketball play. Let's talk about it. In today's era, right? That's not a basketball play. Let's talk about it. Let me get my free throws, please. Let me get my free throws, please. Oh, they're discussing clear path. I'm here for that too. Let me get flagrant and a clear path. Let me get my free throws, please. No. The amount of teams I'm seeing getting these soft calls, these soft flagrants and stuff. Let me get mine, please. Hello. Let me get mine, please. Look at it again, leading with his shoulder. But look at Jalen Brunson, man. Stumbles, bumbles, gets it right back. Shoots a crazy elbow jumper right over CJ McCollum. The thing of beauty, the thing that greats can do. That's a highly contested shot. I want them all. Give me flagrant, give me clear path, give me transition. Give me a 3-second violation. I want them all, bro. I want them all. Yeah, watch this by Brunson. Brunson with the nice pass to Bridges. Bridges, good lead pass to OG. But, yeah, he drops his shoulder on him. What are we talking about, champ? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Brunson putting on a classic here today down the stretch. It's been a full team effort in this hopeful victory. Brunson taking us home. So no clear path, no flagrant, but OG will be shooting 2 free throws. So I guess the soft calls only count for other teams. Knicks don't get those. It doesn't matter. Free throws on the way. He says CK is their closer. I want an ejection and a playoff suspension. You know what? I agree. CJ McCollum should be ejected, and we should be able to choose who gets suspended for the playoff. I'm with Marcus Miller. I agree. What up, Jacob? Nah, the fact that there was no flagrant there is actually kind of crazy. Look, old school, fine, but today's NBA, Led with his shoulder, fam. Didn't even make a play for the ball, but we move. Makes zero sense. If we did that to any other team, be so serious, brother. Dropped his shoulder, but what are we talking about? 104, 102. And OG Anunoby, ice in his veins, not even worried about it. Suni Lee on the brain, free throw one down. Can he make the second? Clutch by OG Anunoby. Shout out to you, Kush Magnatus. I appreciate you, brother. But I appreciate these New York Knicks today putting this one away, showing shades of the clutch gene that we remember from years in the past. The last few seasons, the Knicks have done such a good job, regardless of what the deficits and what the game looked like in the fourth quarter, they always came together and got a W. And this is looking to be another one of those nights. Can they finish the job? Shout out to everybody over on Twitch, man. Fiercely was good. JB with 15 points in the fourth quarter. Talk about it. Talk about it. Come on, Knicks. Knicks on talk. Shout out to Cliffy Goat. Let's go, OG. Ain't no Nick the Brick over here. I remember LeBron getting a hard screen from Tyson Chandler in the playoffs and that being a flagrant because he flopped. I'm triggered. Yeah. Like, I dare you. If Josh Hart did that same thing McCollum just did, bro, Josh Hart does that, flagrant foul. We understand how it goes. We get it. We understand it. Karl Anthony Towns, I think, is going to start or is going to close this one out on the bench. The defensive lineup. I said a defensive lineup, and then I see Shaman out there, but you know I'm not going to be a hater. And Brunson's still out there. 106-102, 4-point game. Don't let him score quick here. On Yeko Kongu finds an open McCollum. McCollum hasn't really needed to shoot, but he gets it to fall anyways. And it's not over yet. 105-106. Don't celebrate just yet, chat. A 1-point game with 1.5 left. Still got to make our free throws. It ain't over just yet. I don't know why we decided to leave CJ McCollum so wide open there. But it's going to be Knicks ball. Knicks still have a timeout to use. Atlanta's all out of timeouts. Those are both very crucial stats. But if the Knicks can make these two free throws, we should be in a safe spot. Shout out to Chuck D with the $10 super set. Last 3 minutes was our scrimmage in the Heat. The switch, Josh Hart as a vet. Young players are not playoff finishers historically. Superstars are the exception. That's why Josh is their guy. That guy. All right. 105-106. This is a big possession on the line for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart looking for the inbound. Interesting play here. Art finding Brunson. Brunson fouled with only 0.3 taken off of the clock, so not much time at all. Brunson now with some big free throws. Make both of these. They have 1.2 to get into a comfortable spot to shoot the three. But we got to make our free throws, and that is the last thing I say. Not saying anything. First one down for Jalen Brunson. 107-105. MVP chance for Jalen Brunson. Okay, he makes them both. A lot of people in the chat thinking he should have missed that one intentionally. They're going to look at it. It goes down, bro. Oh, at least it's for a tie. But I'm going to be so real with you. I did not see the timing of the shot. The referees wave it off. No good. But I'm scared to see this replay. I have no words. Look at OG's face. Can we get a replay, please, MSG? Thank you. Here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Who just fell? 0.7. I think he got it, bro. I think he got it, bro. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. That's game over, ladies and gentlemen. That is game over, ladies and gentlemen. Great shot. It's going to be fun for the highlight reels. ESPN's going to have fun with it. But, yeah, he does not get that one off in time. We are good. Now, if there's some shenanigans here by these referees, be serious. But, no, they're not even reviewing it. He did not get it off in time. That is what you call a fun night in Atlanta because the Knicks get the win and we get the drama. Shout out to all the Knicks fans that showed up in the ATL to stay loud for our squad. But the victory goes to the New York Knicks. What a game, man. What a damn game. Oh, my gosh. Drama. The drama. Jalen Brunson shooting raggedy all game long, but decides to put up, 17, 19 in the fourth quarter. Mr. Clutch strikes again. On top of that, we had great outings from Karl Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby in this one. Mitchell Robinson looked great off the bench. It was just a chaotic game through and through. But the Knicks get the job done, and that is all she wrote. Knicks win it 108-105. Everyone is going to be talking about that CJ McCollum full court, half court, more than half court shot. That was just short. What a shot, what a moment, but what a victory for the Knicks. The winning ways continue. 3 games left. Boston, Charlotte, and Toronto all coming up next. So let's lock in. Let's enjoy these last 4. Let's see how we do it. Shout out to all the supers in the chat. Shout out to all my mods and members in the chat. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch. Cliffy said the fact he hit that was wild, though. Facts, but luckily it will not count. Struggle Knicks at their best. This is the good version of Struggle Knicks, though, Frank. We closed that game out the way we should. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Jenner G. Jax, Will Rose, appreciate you. Raphael Luna, what's good? Chuck, I appreciate you. Silo, thanks to get you the best. No, you are the best for being here with us. Appreciate it. Christopher Blake said Brown with them. Stop it. Great show, CK. Good night. All back to you, Agent Super Argo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Post game coming up next. I'm out of here. I will see you on Thursday. Thursday, right? Thursday for the big game against the Boston Celtics. Should be fun. I'm out of here, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream and also use that promo code KFTV. Get $50 off of your first $5 purchase. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace. Let's go, Knicks. Just made it.